Hello artists, today we are going to be drawing a landscape with butterflies. And you want to show at least 2 life cycles of the butterfly. So you can show the adult butterfly, the caterpillar, the cocoon, which is also the pupa, and you can also draw the caterpillar. So to get started with this project, you want to get out your drawing from last class. So if you don't remember last class, we drew a adult butterfly together, step by step, and now we are going to draw the landscape in the background. You also want to get your pencil and an eraser. I am going to be showing you how to do this with a black marker. Whenever you are ready, you can go over all of your lines with the Sharpie and then erase your pencil lines. That way, there will be nice contrast within your project and you'll be able to see all the lines that you drew. All right, friends, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to draw the ground line. And when it comes to our lines, you want to make them nice and interesting. So maybe add some curves to your line. Don't be afraid to add in different lines. That is called a variety of lines. Okay, now one life stage I want to show of the butterfly is the cocoon stage. So I need to draw a tree, and I need to draw the tree big enough for you to see the cocoon hanging off of it. So I'm going to draw a tree right here, and I'm going to draw it nice and big. When things are big, that means they are closer to you. And when we go further into the background, we are going to make all of our other details smaller to show that this tree is closer and everything else is a little bit further away. So I like to compare trees to triangles. The base is always wider than the tip. Same with your branches. The base, so the starting point, is always wider than the tip. So just keep that in mind while we are drawing our tree. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to start right here and I'm going to make a nice curve just like that. And remember, the starting point, also called the base, is wider. And then this is going to be the smallest point of my tree. So this is the first branch. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to bring it down just like that. So one way we can draw branches is in the shape of a Y. In the shape of a Y. Okay, friends, so I am going to make a Y just like that. And then from the tip of that branch, I'm going to bring it in just like that. Now, our tree looks kind of weird. I think we need to add another branch. So another branch that you can add is one that goes closer to the top, just like that. And because our tree is so close, we won't be able to see the top of it. So just imagine that you can see the top of it and bring it down, just like that. And then let's give it another branch and we'll just imagine that it's right over here. Okay, friends, so before we draw some more details for our tree, let's draw the cocoon. So one way to draw the cocoon is just to pick the branch you want it to hang off of and just make a little line, just like that, a teeny tiny line. And then we are going to make a curve, so a rainbow. And then you can determine how big you want your cocoon to be. So this is a really big cocoon. Maybe yours could be a little bit smaller. And then you can add in some lines to show the texture. I'm adding lines going in different direction to show the texture. And this will look more like a cocoon or a pupa once we color it in green. So another life cycle that we can add before we continue drawing our landscape is the caterpillar, also called the larva. So caterpillars are really fun to draw. You can just start off with a circle for the head, and then you can draw a bunch of smaller circles for the body. And it's good to make it smaller as you go. Next, you can add in some antennas. And you can add some legs. So you probably won't be able to see the legs in real life, but that is the caterpillar. Okay, friends, so let's start to draw some of the other ground lines. So I am going to draw a really nice curvy line over here, just like that. Maybe another one over here. And then we could even draw another tiny tree in the background, just to show that this tree is close and this tree is far away. So you can have it kind of cut off just like this one. So this one you don't see the left side. You can draw this tree the same way if you'd like. So to start off with a nice curve just like that. And then let's make our first branch. And then bring it in. So just like that. And then we can draw another branch. So just have fun. Just like that. And now we can have fun with all of the leaves. And if you'd like, you can add some more details over here. So maybe you can add a couple more leaves. And then we can also show the rest of the tree just like that. So the only life cycle we haven't drawn yet is the first stage with the eggs. So one way to draw the eggs, just to draw teeny tiny dots on some of these leaves, because you won't really be able to see it that clearly. Unless the leaf is close, you won't be able to see the shapes of the eggs. So remember, when things are far away, you can't see them as well. They are smaller. Okay, so we are missing a couple of things for our landscape. Maybe we can add some mountains. Mountains are always fun to add. Awesome. And when we color everything in, you'll be able to see more of the details. You can also add some clouds if you'd like. Just like that. And then we can also add some flowers. So there's lots of ways to add flowers. As you get further away, your flowers will be smaller. You can also add flowers with the stem. So I like to make the circle first, and then you can add in the petals. And if you'd like, you can add some texture. So texture shows you how the object feels. And then you can add in the stem. And don't forget to add in some leaves as well. And there's lots of different types of flowers that you can add. So I'm going to add another flower right here. And just keep adding flowers and stems. Just like that. And I am going to add another flower right here. So that is the base of the flower. That is the stem. And this flower is going to go off to the side. So there's lots of different flowers that you can draw. So for this one, it's easier if you draw the base of a flower. And then you can draw in some leaves. So just have fun with all of your details. I'm just drawing tiny, tiny flowers over here. And you can also draw dots to show flowers as well, and then color them in. Okay friends, so that is it for this drawing. Once you are done drawing everything with a pencil, you want to go over all of your pencil lines with a black marker or Sharpie, and then you can erase your pencil lines.